Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally doing an evening skincare routine. Excuse the disheveled appearance. It's Sunday evening, it's about 5:30 and I'm at home. I'm relaxed, I've got the time and it's still light enough outside that I'm not trying to film in the dark. So I kind of just last minute decided to do my evening skincare routine. I know a lot of you have been asking me to do one because I know I've been doing a couple of morning skincare routines, so I'm finally here with an evening one. Now, whereas my morning routines tend to be quite full on, which seems strange because generally people have more time in the evening than in the mornings. But basically, my evening skincare routine is a lot simpler than my morning one. But it's not the same every night. I generally alternate between different actives. I'm currently alternating between retinol and vitamin C. I should be doing vitamin C tonight as I did retinol last night, but I've decided that I'm going to do retinol because that's my favorite. I really enjoy using the Drunk Elephant Retinol. So I thought I would do that with you. It's super simple, but first of all, I need to cleanse my face and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. And then I will show you what I would do on the alternate night when I use the vitamin C. So first of all, I'm going to wash my face. I'm going to do it with the Niod Low Viscosity Cleansing Ester, and then we'll get started with some eye cream and the retinol. Okay, so I'm back. I've just washed my face with the Niod Low Viscosity Cleansing Ester. I really like that cleanser because it's like my lazy cleanser when I can't be bothered to do a double cleanse. That is so efficient yet gentle that I know that it's going to remove everything really easily. Today I was using the Aven SPF 50 because I was just kind of at home, out walking the dog, went to the gym earlier, kind of not seeing anyone, just taking it easy, so I didn't really care what I looked like. This I mentioned in my kind of retinol side effects video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it up above. It was excellent then, but now that my face isn't bright red and falling off anymore, when I use this, I look like a ghost. It's really, really white and heavy. So obviously I don't want to waste it and just throw it away. So I either just use it on my neck or I use it on the days when I'm not really doing anything and I don't care what I look like. But you do have to be really thorough with how you remove it because it's very thick and very heavy. So yeah, I love the Niod cleanser for that because yeah, it's just really efficient and lightweight. It does feel quite oily on the skin, but that's quite nice. You know, if your skin's dehydrated and you just want something that's not going to make your skin feel tight or dry afterwards. So I really, really like that. Okay, so now because it's retinol night, I'm going to use this. So this is like a super simple routine. I'm just going to start with a little bit of eye cream. I'm actually using this. This is more like a serum than a cream. It's the Niod Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. I really like this as an eye product because of the texture of it. It's super lightweight. And liquidy. You'll see here I basically just use one drop and then I kind of just like work it between my fingers, my mirror here, and then I just tap it on. I hope the light's okay. I'm basically sitting in my bedroom right in front of the window and the sun's like setting over there, so I feel like my face looks like a moon. So yeah, I can just tap that on and it's really nice and light. You can put it over the whole lid. It's really nice and hydrating, but it's super thin and watery, but it does kind of feel nice and hydrating. But it's not going to give you puffy eyes, and I love that. It's like a really light texture. That's exactly what you want from an eye product. So now that that's done, I'm not going to go in with any serums, anything, because this is such an excellent formula that it's got so many different things going in it that I really don't need to do anything else. So yeah, I'm loving that. Now I've worked my tolerance up to this. This is incredibly strong. It's unbelievably strong. Like my face literally fell off when I first started using this. So I was using it very sparingly. Now I'm using it a little bit more generously. I've got this much, as you can see here. I start by, oops, I don't usually do that. So I kind of just, you know, try and get some kind of order to it. And then I just rub it in. Should I do this in the mirror? Don't go anywhere near your eyes. I'm probably not going to go into my beard. But this is such a rich, nourishing cream that it really doesn't need anything else with it. And also, I just don't want to disturb the retinol. I don't want to kind of irritate it. Sorry, not irritate it, but kind of like interfere with it so that it doesn't work properly. It's an expensive product, this Drunk Elephant Retinol. It's definitely, I'm saying that now, it's definitely worth the money. But because it's expensive, I don't want anything that's going to stop it from working as well as it could. So I just use it on its own. But then what I'll probably do, I don't have to do this. I can just leave it like this. And then my face will be fine. It will be hydrated enough and I'll wake up the next day and everything's absolutely fine. Obviously, you don't want to put it too close to your eyes. That's why I go in with the eye product first. But other than that, this is enough. And my skin's the type of skin that you would normally need to go in with some kind of serum or some kind of moisturizer. This wouldn't normally be enough. My skin needs a lot of product. It's very thirsty and it drinks up product. But this is just brilliant. And that seriously is enough. I would just need to go on with some kind of moisturizer on my neck. But other than that, that's it. And as you can see, my face hasn't gone too red or anything like that, but I really have built up a tolerance to this. But what I'll probably do later on, after several hours before I go to bed, I might go in with a little bit of this. This is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Bound B5. So this is basically an antibacterial, thick, paste-like balm that's really good. It helps make sure that the skin's hydrated, but it also helps with the barrier function. When the barrier function has gone on my skin, which it often does when I'm using a strong retinol, that's when I can start to get irritation and breakouts on my cheek area. They tend to be the driest part of my face. They also tend to be the part of my face where my skin is the thinnest. So I have to be careful of that area. So if I go on with this, it just stops me getting kind of blotchy skin. It's not like breakouts as in I've got pimples or spots, but there's something there that's not quite perfect or right as it could be, and that really helps with this. Okay, so on the in-between nights when I'm not doing retinol, I go in with this. This is the Elan or the Ethylated L-Ascorbic acid 30% network. I did a review on this. I'll link it up above. This is basically a vitamin C from Niod. So it's basically L-ascorbic acid, but it's an ethylated L-ascorbic acid, which means it's gone through some kind of other chemical process that makes it highly stable. So you've got all the benefits that you have got from the regular L-ascorbic acid, which is the purest form of vitamin C. But because it's gone through this process, it's highly stable for a long time. And that's the kind of worst thing about general vitamin C, is that how unstable it is. And that's why people tend to go for the derivatives, which they're still very good, but they aren't as effective as the L-ascorbic acid. This is a really good alternative, and I really like it. I'm really enjoying it. My only bugbear with this is that they say it should be just used at night. I prefer to use vitamin C during the day, but someone left a comment on the review I did of this and said that they spoke to someone at Decium and they said that you absolutely can use it during the day, which is brilliant. The only reason they don't recommend it is because it has got a bit of a thick, almost like syrupy type texture, and it might not fit so well on your skin during the day. It might not be so comfortable, or it might peel slightly, or it might not sit so well under makeup. But that's the only reason why they recommend that you only use it at night. So as long as you can get along with the texture of this, you're you can use it during the day, which is brilliant. Before I apply that though, I usually go in with some hydrators. I also like to go in with something underneath or above vitamin C because I feel like it activates it. Vitamin C becomes active when it comes into contact with water. That's why I love to put something underneath it or above. So I usually go in with the marine hyaluronics and the amino acids plus B5. I usually do that beforehand because this has got a slightly thicker texture. So I put that underneath and I feel like that helps it all kind of get kick-started and activated in my skin. But before I do that, I also go in with the Niod Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate, which again I've already mentioned. So that's it for my evening skincare routine. I'm sorry it took so long to do it, but here I am, I've done it, and they're the kind of variations that I'm doing. If you've got any questions regarding any of the products or suggestions of products that I should try, then please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much as always for watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.